Good morning and welcome back now. It is day 2 of the 36th annual Poplar Bluff Showdown. I'm Frankie Castile. Today's action, this morning's action that is, it is the three-point slam dunk contest where right now we're getting folks signed up as we speak for this slam dunk and three-point contest. So we should begin shortly after 10 a.m. And once again, we appreciate everybody logging on this morning, hanging out with us here today at the second day of the showdown. Great basketball action coming up tonight. And we'll run down the schedule coming up later on here today as well as we get ready for the slam dunk and the three-point contest coming up. Here's how this will work. We'll read you some contest rules coming up a little bit later on. Right now, Kenny Hosler is down there signing everybody up, and we'll go down courtside for him to make the announcements. I was hoping to get maybe a sheet of paper that had everybody who's going to be participating. I don't have that yet. They are still working on that. So in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll just hang out together here, wait for us to begin the second day coming up. By the way, coming up tonight during our ball games, we've got some amazing color commentary coming your way. Check this out. In the second, or I should say the second game of the afternoon, it'll feature McCracken County, Kentucky taking on Poplar Bluff. Our guest commentator is going to be none other than the head coach of New Madrid County Central, Coach Jenkins. He will join us at 7 o'clock. That'll be the first championship semifinal. That one should be a good one. Vilonioa taking on Memphis East. Joining me from Germantown will be Coach Spears. He'll be on the broadcast with us as well tonight. So we're going to have a jammed-packed lineup later on tonight as we get ready for the semifinals later on tonight from the 36th annual Poplar Bluff Showdown. On the camera once again, it is Tim Hicks. I'm Frankie Castile. So glad to have you alongside here today. Make sure and hit that share button for us if you don't mind on social media. If you're watching us on Facebook right now, hit that share button. Also, if you're watching us on YouTube, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button for us. Going to be a great day here. We always love bringing it to you live. Our three-point and slam dunk contest. We told you about this last year. We talked about it last night for a little bit. Sometimes, or I should say not sometimes, a few years ago, there was some talk and some chatter about maybe taking this event and maybe not having it anymore. But the last few years, 3 or 4 years, we have had some great turnout for this event. Listening to Kent Keith talk about what he needs. He's actually doing last call for the three-point and slam dunk contest here this morning. See a lot of teams who are making their way into the gym. I've seen Vilonioa. I've seen New Madrid County Central. CBC is here as well. Memphis East, they are here. I don't believe McCracken County will be here. They drove back last night toward Paducah, so we wish them well coming up here when they come back later on this afternoon. So that's where we are right now. So, I see the superintendent, Dr. Aaron Corman, hanging out with us here this morning as well for this slam dunk and three-point contest. Boy, a lot of folks already showing up here in the gym. This is a free event, by the way. If you're able to come by the gym, hang out with us. It is absolutely free. By the way, later today, the doors will open up at 3 o'clock for the first game. Let's go to YouTube for just a moment. Connor Schuchart tuning in. Glad to see him up this morning. Also, Timothy Simpson hanging out with us on YouTube. But glad to have both of you guys alongside. And we should have a really good slam dunk and three-point contest coming up. I'm going to be honest. I feel unprepared this morning. I don't know who's going to be participating. We were hoping to get all the entries way before now, but nevertheless, we'll take it. We'll run with it. And we'll get ready for this big contest coming up here this morning between the three-point and then the slam dunk contest. Should be a great time, and we'll see which one is able to take home the championship here. We're running a little bit behind, but I've been a part of this now for 15 years, and this is nothing unusual. This usually happens. We usually run a little bit behind. You can see folks warming up on both sides of the gym. I see Germantown in the house. Coach Spears walking in. Remember, he'll be my color commentator later on tonight. Like to see him. Danny Glass, you betcha. Appreciate you tuning in. Is there a particular athlete or a school you're looking for this morning, Mr. Glass? And that's the best part about this tournament. We just want to see good competition. No dog in the fight, especially for the three-point slam dunk contest. We just want to see some high energy coming up this morning, and I know we're going to be seeing that hot and heavy. Lee Wallace is tuning in. How's the weather out there in Evansville, Indiana, my friend? You never believe it, Lee, but this morning a little bit of snow here in Poplar Bluff. Just a little bit, not much. I know some folks were hoping for maybe more snow than what we are getting. We're not going to get a whole lot, though. Most of it's going to stay well to our north. We don't want any interruptions on this showdown. I don't want any interruptions on this showdown. I know Tim and I want to get this taken care of and get these awesome teams back to their cities. So this afternoon, we've got some great action coming your way. We're going to go through the bracket top to bottom coming up. We're going to have a lot of time for that. Let's spend just a moment here while we have a second, and let's thank some great sponsors that have made all this possible. Let's talk about the showdown for just a moment. We're talking about 10 Box Cost Plus, Academy Sports and Outdoors, Briggs & Stratton. Also brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, C.E. Nort Construction and Plumbing. Also Chartwell's, Coca-Cola, Colton Steakhouse, Comfort Inn, Dairy Queen. Also Donut House, Drury Inn, El Acapulco, the Fairfield Inn, FCA, Godfather's Pizza, Hampton Inn. Also being brought to you by Holiday Inn, Jayco Apparel, Jostens, your friends right here at Today's Talk, KWOC, Maya's, Los Margaritas, McDonald's, McLean Transport Company, Mike and Zach's Barbecue at the Mules Booster Club, Ozark Total Healthcare, Papa John's Pizza, Pepsi Mid-America, Poplar Bluff Chamber of Commerce. Also being brought to you by Poplar Bluff Regional Medical Center, Robert Rowland Dentistry at Skeeter Cale Sporting Goods, Smith & Company, also Sparklight, Steak and Shake, Subway, and Walmart. And, of course, our corporate sponsor of First Midwest Bank, who have stepped up in a big way year in and year out to make this a huge possibility. Cloudy in Wardell. Appreciate that, my friend. Danny says he just likes to see high school basketball in the Boot Heel. Absolutely. Tell you what, we've got some great teams here. Speaking of the Boot Heel, New Madrid County Central, man, they were a fun team to watch last night. They've got a big game coming up today against CBC out of St. Louis. That should be a classic. I was talking to Coach Jenkins earlier on, and they left midway through the third, he said. He thought Urbana was going to win that ball game, but CBC come back. They forced an overtime. We got out of here last night about 10:30-ish. I think it was 10:30 actually, 10:30, 10:40 last night. Still folks are walking in, another team walking in the gym as we speak. So we're going to get started a little bit later than normal, but that's just something that's not unusual for this kind of event. Sarah Westcote is tuning in. She's talking about Jadis Jones for New Madrid. I've been told that Jadis Jones is going to be on the slam dunk contest. Why not? He's got a great shot to win. B.J. Williamson, he is going to be over on the three-point contest later on this morning. Danny Reed is tuning in. Boy, I've known him since grade school. Him and I grew up together. That's right, Danny. I remember you, my friend. Boy, I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope everything's going well for you, my friend. A lot of folks watching us right now on YouTube and on Facebook as well. Hit that share button for us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure later tonight we've got 4 high-energy ball games coming up. Tell your friends about it. Tag some folks in it. We want to get these boys seen as much as we can. Last night, between Facebook and YouTube, at night one, we had nearly 10,000 views just on one day of action. That's incredible. Usually day 2 and day 3 are our biggest turnouts here in the gym and on social media. I feel like tonight we're going to break the internet. It's going to be a great time. So here's how the three-point contest is going to work. Germantown getting signed up as we speak. We don't have the full list, and the reason why we don't have the full list is because they're still signing up. But the way it's going to work is each competitor is going to have 1 minute to shoot 15 balls located on 3 different spots, 2 corners, top of the key, 5 balls in each spot. Feet must be behind the three-point line, obviously, when the ball is released from the hand. 1 point for each basket, 15 max. The top 3 scorers will advance to the final round. The most points scored in the final round will be the winner. Now, there are some tiebreaker rules. I'll let Ken Hosler go over that coming up a little bit later on. We have some rules to go over later on for the slam dunk contest, and we will go over that when we get to that point. Jerry Moore tuning in here this morning as well. Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of folks here tuning in. I tell you what, James. Oh, he's in Georgetown. I can't pronounce the country. Is that Ghana or Guana there? Anyways, we've got somebody who's tuning in from outside the states. How cool is that, Timbo? Guyana? Yeah, maybe Guyana. Hope I got that right, George. Or James, rather. I hope that's correct. Boy, international here this morning. It's pretty cool. That made my day at 10:10 in the morning. Danny Reed watching from Bowling Green, Kentucky. How's the weather out there, my friend? Little bit cold and kind of snowy at times here. Fine snow, not a real big deal. No travel mess. That's some good news. I know Tim got home last night, I would say almost midnight. I got home a little after 11:30ish. Couldn't sleep, so pumped up from night one. Got back to the office about 7:30 this morning, and here we go. You can see multiple competitors warming up. See Jadis Jones down there. I see Marlon Hickman-Roberson from Poplar Bluff. B.J. Williamson down there. Some other great players from Memphis East, CBC down there as well. Boy, there were some really good games yesterday. The final game was the game of the tournament so far. Went into overtime between Urbana and CBC. We knew that one was going to go pretty tight. Herbert tuning in from Conway, Arkansas. Nice to have you alongside, my friend. I bet you're watching for Vilonioa coming up today. And yesterday, I owe you an apology, too, for those folks in Arkansas. Man, Vilonioa, I can see why some folks get it wrong even today. I got it wrong for a while. And there was a couple of other names I messed up on other teams like CBC. My apologies. Tonight, though, will be a much different story. Boy, Vilonioa is an awesome team to watch, too. We're going to see them in action coming up against Memphis East. Memphis East, they had a great showing last night against the home team, Poplar Bluff. That one looks to be really good on paper. Travis Gowan is tuning in. He wants to see some cool dunks. You betcha, Travis. Usually, the cool thing is about this year, I think since Tim and I started streaming this event 3 years ago, the impressive thing is usually I'm down there in the center court where Ken Hosler is, and on your screen at Ken Hosler, you can see the back of his head. He is the guy on the left-hand side of that scorer's table, not the guy with the hat on, the guy without the hat on. That's where usually I sit because he's usually working during the morning hours and can't be here. But today, this will be the first time that we can provide some commentary for the three-point slam dunk contest. Normally, I've got to wear a different mic, and sometimes it may pick up, sometimes it won't. But today, I get to be high above and watch it all go down just like you. I like how they had the scoreboard, too. We might want to Last call. So we hear Ken Hosler giving the last call for the three-point contest. Three-point contest, final call. Don't even know how many names we have right now. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch how this all unfolds. Some of the best shooters we're going to have right here in this gym. Can't wait for it to start, that's for sure. Make sure hit that share button for us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Got Kent Keith in the house down there. Boy, him and Jordan Penn, the assistant AD, they have worked extremely hard. Lori Ferries, she is the administrative assistant to Kent Keith. Boy, she's done a phenomenal job. Came in last year right about this same time, and she has taken the ball and ran with it. She's been all over the place. Jordan Penn walking this direction. He may be throwing you out, Tim. He may say, you got to get out of here. He's got a purpose, I guarantee it. Perfect. He's got the that's my guy. Jordan Penn always looking out for me. He's going to send me a list of all the names for the three-point contest. Appreciate that, Mr. Penn. I just gave you some compliments a minute ago.
Yeah, appreciate it.
As hard as you work. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see here. Yes. All right. Thank you, my friend. So Jordan Penn, the assistant athletic director, taking good care of us. Now we know who's going to be doing the dunk contest and the three-point contest. Here we go. For the three-point contest, Chance Terry of Germantown, also Carlos Fitzgerald, both of Germantown. From Memphis East, you've got Bryant Swing Jr., also from Vilonioa, Sawyer Valance. Also from the Eagles of Vilonioa, Ethan Dietz. From CBC, Elijah Bobo. From Poplar Bluff, we've got a couple of competitors. We've got Marlon Hickman-Roberson and LaDon Webb. And from New Madrid County Central, B.J. Williamson. So there you go. There is the lineup for the three-point contest. Matt Phillips is tuning in this morning from First Choice Insurance. Glad to have him alongside. He's excited for this slam dunk and three-point contest. Mackenzie Brown is tuning in from Vilonioa. So excited to watch Richard Howe Sr. from New Madrid County Central. He says, go Eagles. Tell you what, a lot of Eagles fans in the house. All right, Leighton Lynch, you got to tell me which Eagles you're talking about. We talking about New Madrid County Central? We talking about Vilonioa? We've got two of them this year. So there is the final buzzer, and we're about to get started. We're going to go down courtside for Mr. Ken Hosler to give us the details on the three-point contest. As soon as I start talking, he shuts up. That's about right. Here we go. Here are the rules for the three-point contest. I don't know what order he's going to go in.
I will give you guys the order which we should hear. First of all, we'll go the rules of the three-point contest with the participants and everybody. Each contestant will have 1 minute to shoot 15 balls located in 3 different spots.
So I'll go over the rules once again. Kind of hard to hear all the way up here, but they'll have 1 minute to shoot 15 balls located on 3 different spots. Feet must be behind the three-point line at all times. When the ball is released from the hand, 1 point for each basket made. The top 3 scores will advance. Multiple points scored in the final round will be the winner. There are some tiebreaker rules. Most shots made at the top of the key is one of them. Most amount of time left on the clock, and then a coin toss will decide the winner if the first 2 doesn't work. So there you go. Miss Lynch says Vilonioa is who she's talking about. So let's see who's going to be first up here this morning on the three-point contest.
Officials, you will be judging. Make sure your feet are behind the line. The order for shooters. First up is going to be Chance Terry from Germantown. Then after him will be Carlos Fitzgerald from Germantown.
So
Bryant Swing Jr. from Memphis East will be in the hole.
So I guess we're going to go with the way they gave it to me. So first up here is going to be Chance Terry of Germantown. And let's talk about what we saw last night from Germantown. They were 6 of 15 from behind the arc. Here we go, Chance Terry now. He was 1 of 1 last night. He's got 2 so far in this first round. 3 in that first rack. Terry now making his way to the top of the key. Misses the first one there. He's got 3 so far, make it 4. 5, boy, he's on the mark right now. 5 at 3-pointers so far. He's making his way to his last rack on that far side near the baseline. He's got 6, make it 7. Boy, good numbers here in the opening round. He's got 7, there's 8. 2 more to go, and here it is for 9, and got it. So 9 with 19.7 seconds left. So Chance Terry with 9. Carlos Fitzgerald now. He was 0 of 3 last night from behind the arc. Good player from Germantown. Coach Spears, I know, says a lot of nice things about this young man. So Carlos Fitzgerald now, he'll start from the near baseline there. And here we go, clock starts. 9 is the number to be the top spot. There's his first 3-pointer. 2 now, back-to-back threes. This one a little bit long, and he'll knock down the third. So a good start here for Fitzgerald. 9 is the number to tie to be in the lead. Good start here, he's already at 5. Plenty of time left on the clock as well. Taking his time, missing that shot. This one rims out on him. He's going to need all of these to at least possibly be in the top 3. Good start there on that far side. Back-to-back threes. There's another one right there. He's got 6. And this one for 7. And money, he's got 7. So a couple of them, he had his foot on the line, which is why they didn't count it. So he got 7. 7's a good number. So now we're going to turn our attention now to Memphis East. Bryant Swing. They were 9 of 24 last night altogether. Bryant Swing did a phenomenal job last night. He was 1 of 6 altogether last night. Oh, we're starting over. So Bryant already started, and they're going to make him stop. They wasn't ready. He knocked down the first one, so we'll see if that messes up his rhythm. We'll start all the way over. Dalton Woodard is tuning in from Black River Outdoors. Glad to have you alongside, tuning in for some amazing 3-point action this morning from the Poplar Bluff Showdown. All right, so here we go now. Bryant Swing, 21 points last night, 1 out of 6 from downtown against Poplar Bluff. He's made 3 so far. Good start for him. Make it 4 out of 5 in that first rack. Good start for Bryant Swing Jr. He's already at 5. Plenty of time, by the way, on the clock. He's not messing around. He's at 7 right now. I would dare say he'll be the new leader coming up. He just needs 1 to tie. There it is. The next one leads. He's got 3 balls left. He needs 1 to take the lead. Here we go, and gonna stay at 9. Woo, we got 2 with 9. Chance Terry, Bryant Swing Jr., both with 9. So Cassius Vaughn now gonna come up. Cassius Vaughn, he needs 9. Start off really good here. Cassius there with 2. Woo, we've got 3 in a row. Boy, he is money from that side shot there. Boy, the Memphis East folks, they are cheering him on at center court now. He's got 4 already, make it 5. 4 away to take the lead. He needs this one here, and boy, he's gonna have to make all of the rack on the other side to be the new leader. Misses that one, he can tie. Still on pace here to tie. He'll come in maybe 7, maybe 8. He'll be at 7 if he makes this one. So 7, not bad for Cassius Vaughn from Memphis East. So now Sawyer Valance from Vilonioa. Ethan Dietz will be on deck. So here we go from Vilonioa. First one is no good there. He needs 9 to stay in the top spot. He's got his first one. Sometimes making that first one's always your most toughest. So he's 1 for 5 on that side rack. Here we go, top of the key now. I see phones everywhere filming this kid. There's his second shot from the three-point line. He needs all of the third rack here. He's got 2 right now. He's not going to be able to take the lead. He can end up with 7. Going to be short, going to go over to the other side now. 2 right now. He's got 2 more in the rack. Good effort there by Cassius Vaughn. So Cassius Vaughn from Vilonioa, rather. That was Sawyer Valance, rather. So now we've got Ethan Dietz now. Boy, he was a sight last night to see for Vilonioa. He was everywhere last night. He was 1 for 1 overall last night, 7 big points, 5 rebounds. Here we go, he is up. He's already hit 4 out of 5. Make it, 4 out of 5. Good start for Ethan Dietz. He is stuck on 4 right now. 3 balls left in that rack. Here we go, slowing it down a little bit. There's 5, plenty of time on the clock. He needs this one. Still can take the lead, but he needs every one in this rack. He can also tie if he misses one. Okay, so there he misses it. He's going to have the rest of them. Still on 5. There's 6. The top 3 scorers advance. So he'll end with 6. So right now, Chance Terry has 9. Bryant Swing Jr., or make that Cassius Vaughn, each with 9. So now Elijah Bobo coming up from Christian Brothers College. He had a big jumper yesterday that sent that game into overtime in the final moments. Elijah Bobo, 2 out of 4 last night, 6 points overall in the ball game with 2 rebounds. He's hit 2 out of 5 here in that first round. Make that 1 out of 5 in that first round. There's his second one. He's got 3 now, top of the key. He's got 3 more left. Good start here for Bobo. That's his spot too, his sweet spot, top of the key. Makes quite a bit there, 4 out of 5. He's got 6 now. Still plenty of time. There's 7, gonna make this interesting. Boy, he needed that one to go down. Can still tie. He can still tie with this one. Bam! 3 shooters right now with 9. Elijah Bobo from CBC knocking him down. All right, Marlon Hickman-Roberson now coming up from Poplar Bluff. We'll see where he ends up here tonight. So Roberson now coming up. He was 0-4 last night. We'll see what he does. He did have 15 points. Roberson now in the corner. There's his first shot. He's got 2 more balls left. This one rims out on him. And this one no good as well, too strong. Top of the key now. There's one. Roberson's a good shooter, a senior for Poplar Bluff. So he couldn't get much on that center rack. Here we go. Still stuck on 2 right now. Mules will have LaDon Webb on deck, by the way. He'll come up next. Just came up from varsity, so Roberson ends with 4. So now LaDon Webb is going to give it a go here. It'll be his first showdown. He's a freshman for Poplar Bluff. And then we'll have B.J. Williamson from New Madrid County Central. So Webb says he's ready. Here we go. He makes the first one. There's number 2. It's a nice swish there. 2 out of 5 so far. 3 out of 5. He's got another one. Boy, he's lighting it up right now. He's got 5, 6. There's 7. He's got plenty of time left, too. He's going right through it. He just needs 2 to tie. There's that one. He needs 1 out of 2. He needs this one to tie for the lead at 9, and this one comes up a little bit short. LaDon Webb He had 8 of them. Woo! Top 3 will advance. 9 is the leader right now. And now B.J. Williamson, better get your phones out for this young man. He is from the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Hits the first one there. He's got one. That one rims out on him. There's number 2. B.J. Williamson, 2 out of 8 last night. 27 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He's at 4 right now. Make it 5. That's his spot, top of the key. Plenty of time here. Still over a half a minute left. He's at 6. There's 7. He's got plenty of time to be the new leader here and move on to the next round. There is number 8. He needs 1 to tie, 2 to lead. 3 balls left in the rack. He needs both of these to be the new leader. Oh, that one rims out. He needs this one to tie. Oh, it rims out on him. He's going to be on 8. We're going to go to a tiebreaker, we were told. 2 with 9. So Elijah Bobo from CBC, Chance Terry of Germantown, and Brian Swing Jr. of Memphis East are going to be the 3 that will advance to the final round. So the way it's going to go is Chance Terry is up first. Brian Swing Jr. will shoot second. Elijah Bobo is going to shoot third. All right, so here we go now. Chance Terry up first. Here we go. He had 9 in the first round. Let's see what he does in this final round. Boy, being the first shooter can't always be the easiest. He started the first round out, and now he is in the championship round just the same. He makes 3 in that first rack. He has now moved on to the top of the key. There's number 4. He had 9 in that first round. Just a natural shooter. He's got 5 so far. 5 left going over and out of that far rack. We'll see what he can do here in the final round of this 3-point contest. There's number 6. 7 still could end up with 8. He'll have 7. Not a bad number on the final round. So the number to beat now is 7, set by Chance Terry of Germantown. Brian Swing Jr. now. Boy, this kid, he's got a lot of skill. We'll see what he can do. Brian Swing Jr. also had 9 back in that first round. Hit that share button on social media on Facebook for us. 7 is the number to beat right now. Swing Jr. makes the first one, and he's going to have 1 out of 5 in that first rack. He moves over top of the key. He's got 2 right now. Still in pretty good shape. A lot of time left. There's 4. That was a big one. That's a big one right there. He needs 2 to tie, 3 to be the new leader. Plenty of balls left here. There's 1. He needs 1 to tie. Got it. We've got a tie. And there's your new leader right there. Brian Swing Jr. matches his first round. He's got 9. So there's the new leader. It's either going to be Brian Swing Jr. or it comes down to Elijah Bobo from CBC. Boy, he was a lot of fun to watch last night. Here we go. 9 is the number. We'll see what he does in this final round. Missing the first one. Plenty of time here. Nice shot by Bobo. Nice arc. Nice form. Tell you what, the pressure now really mounts on Bobo. He gets 1 out of 5. He's going to have to hit every single one of these. Tell you what, Bryant Swing Jr. looking good right now with 9. There's number 2 by Bobo. Even if he hits all of them, Bryant Swing Jr. will be your 3-point champion. We'll have Tim zoom in on the camera as soon as they present him the plaque. But Elijah Bobo getting warmed up now. Great effort by Elijah Bobo. He gets my ovation for sure. Elijah Bobo ends with 7, and your three-point champion from Memphis East, Bryant Swing Jr. Boy, there we go. He'll go out and he'll meet with Kent Keith for the trophy presentation there, the plaque presentation. He's a natural shooter, no doubt. Boy, what a great job there by Bryant Swing Jr. on that three-point competition. We've got the slam dunk contest coming up next. Boy, make sure hit the share button for us on social media for us if you don't mind as we get set for the slam dunk contest. A lot of shares already being placed. Boy, a big crowd this morning on Facebook and on YouTube, but we love it. We were having such a great time. We're going to leave our mic going. I'm going to walk over and try to get Mr. Bryant to come over and do a little interview with us. Stay with us. We're going to come right back.
Those five will be our participants in the dunk contest. I'll give you guys about 4 minutes to warm up. If you don't need that much time, you're on the way. Just let us know. We'll start a little bit early. Again, we'll be warming up and dunking on the opposite end where we just had the three-point contest.
All right, so we are back with us. So we've got the three-point champion, Bryant Swing Jr. gonna log on with us here real quick. We'll get him mic'd up and we'll bring him on. Natural shooter right here. I'll tell you what, Mr. Swing, what a great competition you had. 9 in the first round, 9 in that championship round. Walk us through. It seemed like you had plenty of time to spare with plenty of ease.
Yes, sir. I just trusted the process. Went through my shooting form. They were just knocking down.
I want to go back to last night real quick. You guys put on a clinic against Poplar Bluff, and you guys had the mindset that you guys were not going to be denied no matter what it took.
Yes, sir. Appreciate to my teammates for giving me the shots I need. Got the team win.
Absolutely. So as you win against some of the other competitors here, did you know when you hit that first round of 9 that you were pretty safe to go on to the last round?
Yes, sir.
And then walk us through, it was between you and Elijah Bobo from CBC. What's it like shooting, number 2 in the final round, knowing that you set the bar high?
Just shoot the ball with confidence.
Let's go over to tonight's championship semifinal. You guys against the Eagles of Vilonioa. What are your first thoughts?
get my teammates involved, go to the paint where it's easy, and hopefully we get the win.
You know, we were talking to your head coach yesterday during the banquet, and I told people before the game started, take your record this year and throw it in the trash because you guys are a good ball team. You guys have a tough schedule. What was it like coming over here, winning on this floor against Poplar Bluff in the opening round?
It was amazing. We came out knowing what we was going to do, played team ball and got the win.
I was going to say one thing about your team that I'm very impressed with is there's no bickering. You guys get along, it seems like, on and off the court, and it showed last night.
Yes, sir.
You going to go out there and dunk today?
No, not
going to dunk? All right. Well, I appreciate it.
In the game, I got you in the game.
Yeah, in the game you're going to do that, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll get that on camera. How about that? Well, go enjoy the rest of the tournament, and good luck to you coming up tonight.
Thank you.
You betcha. Bryant Swing Jr. here joining us live. He is your three-point champion here today at the Poplar Bluff Showdown. Now we're going to get ready for the slam dunk contest. And let me tell you, this guy beside me, he's walking away now, but he can dunk. He can dunk. So here we go. It'll be Barack Beard of East. Also, Josh Lawrence of Vilonioa, Lane Turner of Vilonioa, Teron Garrett of CBC, and Janus Jones of New Madrid County Central.
Josh Lawrence from Vilonioa, Lane Turner from Vilonioa, Teron Garrett.
Boy, I tell you what, these guys dunking right now, that's going to be a lot of fun. Mackenzie Brown is tuning in and cheering for Vilonioa Josh Lawrence in the dunk contest. He'll be dunking second, I believe. We wanted to make sure that we got the three-point champion. We're going to try to get the slam dunk champion on, something we didn't get to do last year because we were down courtside doing what Ken Hosler is doing right now. We want to make sure that we give back to these kids as much as we can. So a minute and a half they will have to record 3 successful dunks. They can only use 1 prop per shot. Scoring will be as follows: 0 for a miss, 5 to 10 for made dunks, and 3 scores will be used. All right, so Barack Beard of Memphis East. He's going to go on the left side of your screen. Here we go, 90 seconds. Boy, these should be impressive dunks. Watching these guys warm up, not only today, but last night in their games, they're impressive. Denise Harley tuning in. I see you, Denise. She's going for Jadis Jones. He'll be the last dunker in this competition. 90 seconds on the clock. Jackson Warren is watching from the Butler County Fire Department. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Jackson. Hope you guys have a great new year coming up. Be safe out there. All right, so here we go as Barack Beard now goes up. Just a safe dunk. I like it. It's a two-hander. We've got some scores coming in. Another two-hander there. Boy, the judges over there across the way. Two 6s and a 7. Now we're going to use a prop. Still got a minute 12 to go. Here it is. Bam! There you go. Let's go courtside. We'll zoom in on the scores. That was 3 dunks there. Still had a minute 8 to go. 2 7s and a 6. So let's see what the scores will be on the first round there by Barack Beard. Usually the first dunk is a safe dunk, a one-handed dunk or a two-handed dunk. Then you get more creative because you'll have more time to be more creative.
So
18, 19, and 20 is what the scores will be. 3 successful dunks now. All right, Josh Lawrence, he has a lot of fans watching back at home from Vilonioa. The Eagles representing here today. Minute and a half on the clock. Here we go, Josh Lawrence. Let's heat it up now for the Eagles back in Arkansas. 57 is the score to beat. There's the first one. That should be a couple of 8s, I would imagine. There's 1 8, 2 8s, and 1 7. 23 on the first dunk. Here is the second one by Lawrence. Woo! The windmill there. There's a 10. Give me another 10. What do you say? There's 2 10s. There's a 30 right there. That's a dunk right there. Still got a minute left. What a dunk by Lawrence. He's got one more. Oh! I'm telling you, this event gets better and better every year. He's still got 46 seconds. He had a 30 a moment ago. What's he going to do here? 40 seconds. My goodness. 30 seconds and counting for one more successful dunk. He's at 53 right now. There it is, money. What do we have? The judges say 110. What do we got? 2 9s and a 10. He'll be the new leader, Josh Lawrence. Woo! What a dunk. Josh Lawrence making his mark. Lane Turner now from Vilonioa. Can he top Josh Lawrence? I bet he can. He was dunking pretty good yesterday or this morning earlier. 81, by the way, Josh Lawrence on the three-point contest, or the slam dunk contest, rather. Wow, impressive to say the least. All right, 81, the new lead, the new score to beat. Lane Turner, boy, he was money last night. There you go. Turnaround one-hand dunk there. We'll see what that brings. 2 7s and an 8. Boy, the judges being hard this morning. Still got a minute 14 to go. 22 altogether so far from Mr. Turner. Coming up on 1 minute. Teron Garrett from CBC is on deck, by the way. Under a minute to go for Lane Turner. Crowd getting into it now for Mr. Turner. One successful dunk. 81 is the number to beat right now. Tried that windmill there. He come close. It's amazing. Almost 300 people watching right now. That's amazing. 3-point slam dunk contest. 28 seconds, and now he's got to be thinking, okay, maybe just get the one-handed dunk, maybe two-handed dunk. There's one right there. There's 1 5. We'll see what the other judges. 2 5s and a 7. 17 on that round. 14 seconds. And there is the third successful dunk. Not going to be an 81. 2 6s and an 8 that time. 20, so we'll see. 59 on that round. Good job by Lane Turner from Vilonioa. Boy, Jadis Jones. I think everybody wants to see what number 10 is going to do. But make no mistake about it, Josh Lawrence, he set the bar pretty high at 81 from Vilonioa. Teron Garrett, he's going to be fun to watch from CBC. Here's the first dunk coming up. There it is. One-handed there, the windmill. We'll see what they give him. Judges downstairs. There's 1 8, a 7, and an 8. 23 on the first dunk. There's number 2. Now he can be more creative with a minute 13 to go. What are the judges going to say? 3 7s, 21. So now he's got a minute. Talking about Teron Garrett. Plenty of time here, not going to use a prop right now. Jadis Jones, he is the last dunker in the first round. Still has 49 seconds and counting. .41 seconds now. Jones going to confer to his coach too. All right, here we go, Teron. There's a third dunk. Not going to be an 81, but hats off to Teron Garrett. 21 there. Waiting for the judges to tally up the scores. 65. So now Jadis Jones comes up. Jadis Jones of New Madrid County Central. Here we go. Eddie Sparrow, absolutely. Lane Turner did a great job for Vilonioa. So did Josh Lawrence as well. Lawrence now leads the way with 81. Jones now, he's got Coach Jenkins out there with him. What a way to crop in that clock, Tim. Great job. I just now saw that. Here we go as Jones gets ready. Clock starts here. I've seen Jones dunk many, many a times in the CMO conference. There's the first one with the left hand there. We'll see what the judges give him. 24. 8s across the board. He's got his second dunk. Whoa, getting better with every dunk. There's number 2. There is 2 9s and a 10. 110, 2 9s. 81 is the number to beat, and now Coach Jenkins on the third dunk. Here we go. Woo! Right off the backboard, the side of the board, a 30 right there. One judge says give him 100. 30 across the board. That is how you dunk Jadis Jones. Boy, him and Josh Lawrence were the only ones to get a 10 across the board. And now Jadis Jones with 82. He is now the new leader. Top 3 scores are going to go on. Of course, Jadis Jones, he's going to go. Teron Garrett will also go. And Josh Lawrence from Vilonioa. Jadis Jones, the new leader now. So you see the 3 guys. We'll have Tim zoom in there at half court. Those are the 3 men that'll be dunking. Jadis Jones is standing in front of the crowd. Josh Lawrence, Teron Garrett. Those 3 guys are the top 3 scorers. Tell you what, Luke says, let's go Jadis. Kelly Murphy says, way to go. We're putting on a clinic down here. I couldn't do that in my dreams if I even tried to. I'm not that athletic. So Garrett gonna go first, it looks like. Then Josh Lawrence, and then Jadis Jones. Teron Garrett from CBC.
Will be Josh Lawrence from Vilonioa.
So Josh Lawrence from Vilonioa, and then Jadis Jones, New Madrid County Central. So there you go. CBC, Vilonioa, New Madrid County Central. Still the same rules apply, 90 seconds. Oh my goodness, I just saw Garrett throwing the ball up on the catwalk there, Tim. Did you see that? You may have to expand out somewhat. So Garrett is gonna try something amazing on this final round. He went up top. There's a gentleman, one of the assistant coaches, standing on the catwalk up there. Oh, this will be fun. Here we go. Kind of wanting to see where the ball bounces. Are they gonna, I guess he's not gonna try. I thought for a second he was gonna try to use a prop up on the catwalk, but he's not going to now. Okay, here we go, 90 seconds on the clock. It starts, and there's the first one. Went between the legs, now he's gonna try it. He got the first dunk off. We've got 110, 1-8, 2 8s, 28, or 26 rather. Got to watch the catwalk up here, Tim. That's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. Oh, too strong there, too high. He's got a minute left. He almost fell over the catwalk. Boy, this is gutsy. You got to like the way these kids, man, being so creative with these dunks. Too high. Oh, it's going to just a little bit too high for him. He was going to one-hand jam that too. That would have been a 30 across the board if he was able to knock that one down. Still got 42 seconds. 35 seconds now. Still need 2 successful dunks. And in this case, championship round, you want to go all out, 25 seconds. 110 and 2/8 on the first dunk. 16 seconds. And now you just want to go get some, scores because Josh Lawrence, Jadis Jones are going to tear it up for sure. There you go. Better dunk there to end it. A 6, a 7, and an 8. So there you go, 21 on that last round. We'll tally them up. We'll give you the full numbers coming up on Teron Garrett of CBC. Josh Lawrence is up next. Lawrence had a triple perfect 30 in the first round. 65 is where Garrett winds up. And now it's between Vilonioa, Josh Lawrence, and Jadis Jones of New Madrid County Central. Austin Jefferson says, bring out the car as a prop. Tell you what, here we go. You can see a lot of the teams down there cheering on from Vilonioa, cheering on Josh Lawrence. Boy, he was a sight to see in the first round. We'll see what he has in store here. 1:30 on the clock. It starts. Here we go. There's the first one. That's going to bring out 9s across the board at 27 in the first round. Still got plenty of time here. Here is the next one. Money. Gonna have 110 and 9. Didn't see what the other scorer had there. So now 52 seconds. Here we go. Third dunk. Oh, that's a triple. Has got to be 10s across the board. Oh, a 9. 2 10s and a 9. If I was down there, that would have been a 30. No doubt about it. Gary Long is tuning in. Glad to see he's watching right now. 85 is now the new leader. So now it comes down to either Vilonioa, New Madrid County Central. Jadis Jones up next. 85 is the number to beat. Here we go. Boy, the Eagles are on their feet watching. Vilonioa on their feet and watching. Oh, he went between the legs there. I thought that was going to go down. Jones now. He's got 1:18 to go. Couldn't get that one to go. Kelly says, fly high, Jadis. He's trying. He's got 1:08. Plenty of time for that young man. Remember, our broadcast starts this afternoon at 4 o'clock. He's got 51 seconds. Tell you what, Josh Lawrence, he filled it up of Vilonioa. He's still got plenty of time here. There's the first dunk. Judges, we'll see what they say. 1-9 and 2/8. Jones now, 30 seconds. Got to get 2 successful dunks. Brandy is tuning in. Glad to see Miss Robinson tuning in. How are you, Brandy? Good job for Jadis Jones anyway. He was trying to electrify Josh Lawrence from Vilonioa. Is going to be your winner today from the slam dunk contest. We'll let Tim do his thing there as he gets in the middle. We're going to go down courtside and try to get Josh Lawrence to come up real quick and talk to us on the air. Stand by with us. All right, so we are back, and we're going to get Josh Turner from Vilonioa live on the program. We'll let him get mic'd up. And I tell you what, Josh, what a great job you did out there on the dunks. Talk about what it was like competing. And by the way, we'll set this trophy where folks can see it as you pick that up here today.
You know, I went through here, and you know, I'm definitely shorter than everybody else, but I had great teammates. I have one of the best dunkers in the Arkansas, so I mean, he helped me with everything. And I just went out and I competed and tried my hardest. I tried to do some things I'd never done before. So, luckily, I made them. So, yeah. Man,
you were the only one that was able to get successful 30 points in a dunk both rounds. What was that like?
It was cool. I definitely, like I said again, I definitely, had to pull something out of my bag because, the last dude that was in the round with me, he's a great dunker too. He got bunnies. He's also like 6'7", so, had to pull out some crazy stuff since I'm shorter. So
absolutely, and you worked twice as hard, and it showed out here today. You seen your teammates there behind the goal there, cheering you on every time you touched the ball. What was that like?
It was definitely a confidence boost. They told me, no matter what, if I miss it or make it, they're gonna hype me up. So I think that helped me a lot. So yeah.
What I like about you and your team, a lot of support back home. They've been watching all morning long. What do you want to say to them back home right now?
Just appreciate for watching and, brought the trophy back to Vilonioa, so yeah.
Now we get with the important stuff. Coming up today, you guys against Memphis East could be a real barn burner. What are your first thoughts?
We're a great team. We have a lot of talent. And so we just got to go in there with winner's mentality. We got to go in there. We got to work hard. And we just got to show, this tournament who we are, and we got to win.
The attitude of the Eagles right now is they're here to win the whole thing.
Yes, sir, for sure. We came up here, again, with a winner's mentality. Came up here to win. We're not playing around, so, yeah.
I think a lot of folks want to know, can we see some of these dunks coming up in the game later on tonight around 7 o'clock?
Yeah, I got you.
There you go. Well, congratulations. Go enjoy this one and get some rest. We'll see you later on tonight.
Thank you.
You betcha. Josh here, Josh Turner, the winner, or Lawrence rather, the winner here of the Slam Dunk Contest from Vilonioa. We'll give him his trophy. See him later on tonight. So that's a wrap, folks. There is your 3-point Slam Dunk Contest. And, man, thank you so much to everybody who tuned in today to watch us. We're going to go back and reset everything, get our scoreboards ready to go. And we've got some great guest commentators later on tonight lined up. 5:30, it'll be myself and Coach Dontre Jenkins of New Madrid County Central. At 7 o'clock, it'll be Coach Spears of Germantown. We've got 2 Consolation, 2 semifinals. Here is the bracket coming up later today. Urbana will start things off coming up against Germantown. That's at 4 o'clock. 5:30 sees McCracken County against Poplar Bluff. Consolation semifinals and then championship semifinals. 7 o'clock, you've got Vilonioa taking on Memphis East. That one should be a real good ball game. 8:30 tonight, CBC, New Madrid County Central. Don't miss any of the action. Make sure and tag all your friends, share the content on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back in about 3.5 hours from right now as we get ready for an amazing night 2 semifinals of the Poplar Bluff Showdown. For Tim Hicks on the camera, I'm Frankie Castile. You've been watching live exclusive coverage of the 3-point and slam dunk contest presented by First Midwest Bank and our friends at the Poplar Bluff R1 School District.